Hello again, everyone. Not much action out in Arizona for today's Reds game, but that didn't stop our very own Mark Slaughter from finding plenty of excited fans on both sides, taking in all the sights and sounds.
109, you're on the first base side over here.
The Camelback Ranch staff opened the gates and thousands of vacationing Reds and Dodger fans streamed in. The Los Angeles fans let it be known who they were here for.
Go Dodgers!
Reds fans were a bit more laid back. They took pictures and got an autograph from a Corky Miller. Some had already been working on the tan here for a week. And Pat from Hyde Park was just plain mean.
They take the spines off the cactuses here so the Dodgers fans don't impale themselves on them. It's true, I promise. They're not smart enough.
And then I was shooting Joey Votto talking to some youngsters before the game when I heard a very familiar voice ask, "Where did you play Little League, Joey?" It was none other than Larry King himself asking the MVP questions beside his kids. The game itself was rather uneventful outside of a few wild pitches, a collision, a couple shattered bats, and a few nice double plays were turned. The wind was blowing straight in from center field. Otherwise, this Logan Ondrusek pitch would have been out of the park. Instead, it's a Matt Kemp RBI double, and the Dodgers blank the Reds 2-0. Scott, I'm meeting some great Cincinnati Reds fans, and the weather has been amazing. Sunday, the Reds are back home in Goodyear to play the Cubs, and we will have all the action for you. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Mark. And who knew that after their crosstown shooting beatdown that the Musketeers would only lose one more time before today? A date with the Billikens was all that stood in the way of a one-loss A-10 season. And Chris Mack's team taking their talents to St. Louis. Mark Lyons backing down his man, and he's going to kiss this one off the glass for 2 of his 16. Kenny Freese finished with the double-double. This jump hook gave him 2 of his 10 points. Muskies with a 21-8 run to start the game. Mr. 2 Holloway took over from there. Off the Dante Jackson dribble drive from the corner, he knocks down that 3. Freese with the heads-up play right here. He chucks it to Holloway from the other corner. Another triple falls. Then Holloway showed off his passing skills. Down low to Freese, off the glass, X up 10. Holloway finished with a game-high 25. Xavier doing what they do best, winning. Duh. They're the #1 seed in the A-10 tourney, so they've got a first-round bye. They'll play the winner of the UMass-Dayton game Friday at noon. And since that aforementioned crosstown shootout, the Bearcats, for lack of a better phrase, have been all over the place. But if they could knock off Georgetown again, they'd be sitting pretty. The big fella Yancey Gates and company looking to sweep the season series against the Hoyas. And things didn't look too good in the early going. Austin Freeman goes the distance. Hoyas up 8. But here come the Bearcats. Casimir Wright off the give and go, and he finds Darnell Wilkes, who knocks down the 3 from long range. We were tied at 15. Then check this one out. UC down 3 just before the half. The Hail Mary pass from Rashad Bishop, who finds Gates. He knocks down the step-back jumper. He was all smiles after that, and why not? 27-27 at the break. In the second half, it was all UC. Sean Kilpatrick knocks down the key 3 from the corner. Both of Cincinnati's teams getting it done. That's what Mr. Sheen likes to call bye winning. The Bearcats also have a bye in their conference tourney. They will play their first Big East tournament game Wednesday night at 7, either Villanova or South Florida. Louisville and West Virginia in action this afternoon. We picked things up with 10 seconds left. Casey Mitchell with the clutch 3. We're tied at 70. Ensuing possession. Preston Knowles for the win. No good. And Darryl Bryant was there for West Virginia in the rebound, and a mental lapse for the Cards as they fouled just .6 left. Bryant would make both. Louisville with one last chance. The desperation 3. It's way short. Louisville leaves Big East play with the loss. The Mountaineers take home the 72-70 victory. In the Sam's Town 300, it was where Mark Martin took home the gold this afternoon. Most notable, though, was the finish by Danica Patrick. She finished a career-best 4th. It was the highest a woman has ever finished in a national NASCAR series race since 1949. And finally, rough day for Kyle Stanley at the Honda Classic. He came into the day atop the leaderboard, but after missing that putt for par, he fell to 2 under. The free fall continued from there as he dropped to 4th, 4 over on the day. And another man's loss is somebody's gain, and that somebody today was Rory Sabbatini. He makes the beautiful long-distance birdie to put him at 7 under. He finished out in front for the day at 9 under. That's 5 strokes better than Jerry Kelly and Y.E. Yang, who are tied for second heading into Sunday. And that's it for sports. We're back with more after this.
Wing.